Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. In the last episode, we did our second attempt at the battle at Barrios against the... Oh, I always forget the name of that thing. The giant tank. We'll be looking that up a little bit in a second. And we were able to finally defeat it, and then we encountered Silvara for the first time in battle as a Valkyria, which she's basically invincible. And so, you know, we just kind of had to deal with that, but we were able to knock out the enemy tank and get out of that mission. So we will be moving on to the next chapter, and what we could do is just take a quick look. A Batomis, that's right, Batomis, which is the vehicle we destroyed. It was 20 meters long, 10 meters wide, 8 meters high, and 245 tons. Yeah, very, very heavily armed. 340mm cannons, 122mm cannon in the rear, and a whole bunch of machine guns. So, yeah, that thing was nasty. Alright, first thing, though, we want to do is we're going to head into headquarters and run through all the stuff, because we have EXP and ducats. Always, one of the first things you want to go to is the War Cemetery, because this guy tends to have fairly expensive orders. Okay, he has no orders to teach us.
We'll meet again.
So always like to check that. Let's hit up Castle Front Street while we're here.
Hey, dropping.
Yep.
Oh, and how about the new? I couldn't help but.
Okay, so we got a couple of new news stories here. Militia routs Imp Commander. Alright, Central Gallian Command reports that a recent chance encounter with Maximilian, Imperial Commander of the Gallian invasion near the ruins in central Barrios, ended in the Empire's defeat and retreat from the Badlands. Speaking with one Gallian soldier who fought in the desert operation, revealed a shocking eyewitness account of one female soldier among the Empire's armor batting a tank shell out of the air by brute force. Army doctors looked into the possibility of combat stress-induced hallucination, but several other testimonies have arisen to corroborate this wild account. Other reports suggest she resembled one of the Valkyria of legend, while the Gallian army has issued no official statement on the matter. Alright, new load in Gallian Southeast. Chief Valence of the Gallian Geological Survey reported recent discoveries of 3 new lodes of Ragnite amid the southeastern mountains. Imperial capture of the key cities in Ragnite-rich northern Gallia has meant a steady drain on domestic productivity. Paired with a rising demand for Ragnite for military uses, scarcity of the ore has become a critical problem. At the latest survey meeting, Chief Valence stated that the new discovery would likely go a long way toward filling the vacuum that has hounded the Gallian energy supply of late. Investigations into the size and quality of the newly found lode are currently underway. Alright, so that's a bit of good news.
So, come to make.
Nope, no new extra
Come back and see the writing on the.
chapters there. Alright, so let's go hit the training field. Let's burn off this EXP, getting our troops stronger. Yep, we'll finish off the snipers. Let's get our lancers up. Let's get our engineers up. Scouts. And shock troopers.
Good work, maggot. Okay, you've earned.
We earned the damage boost order. Alright, good. And then we hit up the R&D facility.
Well,
and let's see what we got. Alright, nothing new for rifles. Firepower boost on our machine guns. A firepower boost on our anti-tank lances. Nothing new on sniper rifles, nothing new on grenades, nothing new for equipment. Alright. And for the Edelweiss, we have frame assembly 1. Improve the hull armor.
Here you go, bro.
Additional add-on armor for the turret.
Here you go, bro.
Alright. Spare tread 2.
All set.
Dry system 3. Reinforced leaf. And that's it. I'm not going to change any of the loadout on the tank just yet.
Come.
I'll probably... Once we unlock a few more things, I might end up doing that on my own. Let me just head into the command room.
Hello, well. Oh, and there have been...
There have been some new recruits, apparently. We have Eddie, who is a shock trooper, and a fairly good one at that, I believe. Country bred, born leader, Panicky. She likes Salinas, Ramona, and Dallas. We have both Salinas and Dallas on our squad, right? Yep, Salinas. And Frisia likes Salinas too. And we also have Dallas. It might be worth bringing Eddie in. Who would we drop for her? Probably you.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Welkin. You can call me anytime.
Drop you and bring Eddie in instead.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
Alright.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup.
So that could be an interesting trio to bring in, Salinas, Frisia, and Edie. Alright, back to book mode. And I think what we're actually going to do, this time around, is we did unlock that new... we do need to go through personnel tab at some point, but that's a lot of info. We did unlock the new Largo specific side chapter, and this was actually set before we went to the Cloden Wildwood. So that's kind of where this is chronologically. So let's go ahead and actually do this, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there.
I'm starving. Why do they call us here at lunchtime?
Ugh, you always get snippy the minute your stomach rumbles, Largo.
Sorry, guys. Have you been waiting long? I'll get right to the briefing. You may already be aware of the recent hike in food prices.
I do remember one worker at the mess hall mentioning that produce prices were rising.
Apparently the Empire has taken hold of the trade route farmers use to ship their stock.
What did you say?
Vegetable crisis grips Gallia. Not a very exciting headline.
You mocking the power of vegetables?
What? I was just... What's your problem?
Vegetables are like bombs packed tight with all kinds of important nutrients. Kids gotta eat them to grow up right, and the body's practically made of vegetables.
Which are like bombs?
In any case, Squad 7's next mission is to clear that trade route of Imperials.
All right, time to put the fear of veggies into these imps.
The fear of veggies? Is he serious?
Yeah, Largo's got a weird thing for vegetables. Okay, so we have a battle here. Vegetable route incident.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
Alright, so what do we got? This mission will be fought on the outskirts of Vassal. Enemy blockades restricted traffic along the route. Fear of combat spilling over into civilian dwellings here prevents us from making a large-scale operation. We have to leave our tank on the sidelines and lead a small force of foot soldiers into the village. Objective to destroy the 2 tanks standing by on the road ahead. Likely to face heavy fire from those tanks if you just march along the road. And so we need to go the long way around. But we're better off heading through the village and securing a spot to attack safely. And we can't spare a medic to accompany the team as small as the one you're taking in. It's a night op, so you'll be dealing with less visibility than you're used to. No sight line of targets more than a certain distance away, and you can't spot them in action mode. If even one of your soldiers falls in combat, you're to pull out immediately. Mission failure. Alright. You won't have your tank's wireless set up. You won't be able to issue orders during the mission. Alright. And we only have three units. And Welkin's actually on the field as a scout. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think... do I want to bring in Rosie? I think I want to bring in Rosie. Because we might need the heavy hitter, and her extra defense is probably going to be useful. Alright. This is going to be interesting. Deploy it.
Alright, we're set to begin. Good luck.
The bastards blocking our veggies are here, ain't they? Let's bust some heads.
Shh, be quiet. You want them to hear us? This is a stealth operation with just a few soldiers. Lose anyone and the mission fails.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's go get violent for vegetables.
You want to work with me here, Largo?
Okay. Largo. Alright. Let's get in here with Welkin and actually use him as a scout.
You should be fine if you stay in their blind spot. Man, I'm gonna sleep for a week when this is over.
Enemy sighted!
Ah, beautiful. That could have been messy if I came around the other side.
Yes!
Enemy unit neutralized.
Alright, we're gonna move
Enemy
up
sighted.
here. Whoa, 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 okay.
Please secure the trade route.
Let's do this thing.
Alright, Rosie. Get up here. I think I want Rosie to go up those ladders.
Just watch this.
Alright, Largo's gonna have to keep up. Because we need his lance to knock out the tanks.
I'm on.
I'm gonna do a double move on Rosie. Knock that guy down.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Alright, next turn. Okay, we got somebody patrolling around that building. And somebody patrolling around those buildings, and somebody patrolling in that area. Okay. And a second potential patrol.
Here we go.
Alright, Welkin. Actually, I'm gonna send you up the ladder. we see anything from there?
Now!
Perfect.
Yes!
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Watch the distance between you and the enemy.
Alright, so that's good. Actually, I probably would want to bring Rosie up and over that thing as well, because that's actually going to be the shortest route.
Don't give them time to think.
Alright, we knew there was another patrol. I'm going to put Welkin right over here.
Just watch this.
Alright, Largo.
Don't give them time to think.
Park you there.
Let's do this thing.
Please secure the trade route.
Enemy sighted.
Alright, 3 good hits, and he's down. Perfect.
Mwah.
Nice.
Alright, I don't want Largo to fall behind, so I'm going to move him up. There we go. Alright, there's that patrol there. And I don't know if that's 2 different guys, or... It seems like there's 3 or 4 guys up there.
Here we
Alright.
go.
Welkin,
Gotta love nature.
you're up.
Tighten up perimeter defenses.
This looks like an ambush spot.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, yep.
Take this.
It's a Gatling turret. Okay, we're not gonna be able to move much further than that.
Been waiting here.
Largo, I have an idea. It's gonna take a really lucky shot, but if you can hit it...
You're done.
Got him.
All right.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Let's do
Alright,
this thing.
Rosie, you're up. I'm probably gonna move Rosie a second time,
I'm on it.
because we can always catch Welkin up next turn.
Please clear a path.
Alright, let's set her up to get reaction fire on anybody who comes around that corner. Like a Lancer, for example. Ouch.
Go down.
I was not expecting a Lancer. That was not good. Oh, that was close. That could have been the end of this attempt right there.
Here we go.
Alright, I think there is another soldier around here somewhere.
Let's tip the scales in Gallia's favor.
Or not.
Enemy tank sighted. Watch out for incoming fire. Use the dark to your advantage.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Watch your surroundings.
There's the enemy tanks. I don't know what this is going to do, but we're going to drop it in there. Okay, didn't do anything. Alright, no problem.
Give it all you got.
Alright, I think this is going to be Largo's show from here on out.
Advance under cover of darkness.
Oh.
Keep advancing.
Alright. If all goes well,
Wait here.
we should be able to end this thing right here. One down.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
Just watch this.
And... two down. Operation complete.
Operation complete. Both enemy tanks neutralized.
Alright, B rank. And then the final scene here.
That should end our vegetable shortage.
I ever tell you my old man's a farmer? Feels good to know I'm helping farm folk out. Growing up on the farm, I was always helping with the harvest, out there in the field. I'm serious when I say veggies are king, too. The more you eat, the healthier you get.
I agree. A lot of nutrients vegetables offer can't be found anywhere else. Plus, I feel like vegetables are a way to take in the power of nature as a whole.
Power of nature, huh?
Yeah. Plants grow by absorbing energy from the sun, the soil, even tiny microbes. Eating vegetables is like getting all that natural energy right from the source.
Never heard veggies told quite like that before. I tell you, boss, you got your head on right. You got my mark.
Thanks, Largo. That means a lot to me.
Hey, boss, let me tell you a stupid dream I have. My folks' old farm went under, but I want to start it up again, as an organic veggie farm. Funny, huh? Big macho man goes from flinging bullets to being king of the carrot patch.
I'm not laughing. If you're dedicated, I'm sure you'll grow some fine vegetables. Once you're all set up and harvesting, you'll have to let me sample what you've grown.
Boss, you'd be welcome to eat all you wanted, but you'd have to help with the harvest. And out on the farm, I'm squad leader. Be ready for the workout of your life.
Oh boy.
I'm feeling good today. Veggies for all.
Alright, so there's Largo and his love of vegetables. Alright. So, we now have Chapter 8, The Woodland Snare, to get to. And what I'm thinking is I might just want to go ahead and do that next episode. Do a little bit of a short episode here today. I've been doing some long ones recently, so having a short one here and there, and it looks like this is going to be a fairly long chapter. It's actually got 2 battles in it, so there's almost no way I'm going to be able to get through this whole thing this episode. So, is there anything else we might be able to do before we head out? Actually, we could head back in and, well, I could always do some more leveling. And actually, I think I probably want to get my troops leveled up a bit more before I head into this. So I'll probably run some skirmishes. So, well, I was going to go ahead and end the episode right here, keeping it fairly short because I didn't necessarily want to jump into the Woodland Snare without a full episode to kind of work through it. But I've gone ahead and decided that what we're going to do is we're going to run through the personnel tab a little bit, read through some of the dossiers there, and let's kind of do that for a little bit here before we end the episode. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Let's head over to the tab, we're going to go to personnel, and we're going to run through all of these. Well, not all of them. Probably go through most of the major ones and then do some kind of spots through because there's just a ton of them. Alright, so let's go ahead and just start with Welkin. Alright, Welkin Gunther. Rotate the model here, we can even change his outfit. So that's his civilian clothes. Alright, Lieutenant, age 22, son of the late EW1 Hero General Belgan Gunther, leader of Squad 7, while attending university. His focus lay in animal sociology. In secondary military education, he chose tank operation. At university, officer training. In addition, he earned credentials as a tank commander. Okay. Then we have Alicia Melchiot. Sergeant, age 19, Squad 7 Scout. While a team captain in the Brule Town Watch, she also worked as a live-in apprentice at the local bakery. In light of her experience both from the Town Watch and her military education, she was appointed as a non-commissioned officer posted to Squad 7. And she has a different outfit as well. So that's her Brule Town Watch garb. Alright. Isara Gunther. Corporal, age 16. Fairly young, actually. Squad 7 tank pilot, daughter of the late Darkson engineer Professor Tamer. She was adopted into the Gunther family as Welkin's sister. Taking to engineering in her father's footsteps, she elected a mechanic's path in secondary military education, earning several credentials before enlisting. The consistent prejudice she faced since childhood due to her Darkson blood has fostered not bitterness, but respect for the brother who always stood up for her. Alright. Faldio Lanzat. Lieutenant, age 23, tank commander and leader of Squad 1. An archaeology student at the same university as Welkin, his knowledge of history is considerable. His secondary university military education earned him an officer's rank and credentials as a tank commander. He is also trained as a staff officer. Alright. Eleanor Verrett, 3rd Regiment captain and direct superior to Welkin. She is one of the most feared yet respected officers in the Gallian military. Age 35, unmarried. Drafted during EW1, she joined Gallia's military as a sniper, electing to remain in the military after the war's end. Her work ethic quickly saw her promoted. So she started as a sniper. Alright. Largo Potter. Alright, Sergeant, age 36, Squad 7 Lancer. Since his initial conscription during EW1, he has survived countless missions, making him the most experienced of the Sevens. Believing that frontline experience is everything, he has consistently rejected all offers of promotion and continued his career as a foot soldier. Reprimanded for the unlicensed planting of vegetables on army property, though the fruits of his labor earned accolades from foodies across the base. Okay. So he's running an unlicensed garden on the base. Alright. Bridget Stark. Alright, Corporal, age 27, Squad 7 Shock Trooper. Formerly a bartender and songstress, she still bears the nickname Rosie, given to her by the bar-going regulars. Despite her education, and with it her military training, ending at a middle school level, experience with her town watch earned her the rank of corporal. Okay. Christ's Journey. Private First Class, age 20, mechanic working in a malicious R&D facility. His primary responsibilities included weapons maintenance and repairs. Called to enlist while working a factory job in his hometown after middle school, he was initially so homesick, reports once attempting to go AWOL to return. Alright. We have Leon Schmidt, Private First Class, age 20, member of malicious R&D team. His chief task lay in development of new weapons. Despite entering as a secondary tech school with promising grades, his freewheeling nature soon prompted him to withdraw and wander Gallia until the war broke out. Actually, let me back up. Hans. Okay, Hans. The pig. Alright, male Porkavian, age 1. A special member of Squad 7 following a chance meeting in the Clode in Wildwood. His rank is Private 3rd Class, according to Alicia. Though small for a Porkavian, he boasts impressive agility and jumping ability. He also appears to be intelligent enough to understand human words and emotions. Alright. General Damon. Sure. General, age 54, born into a family with a long history of military service. He now commands a central Gallian force, including the militia, and is an idiot, as we will continue to see throughout the game. Martha and Martha's baby. We can probably skip that. The drill instructor, nah. Age, gentleman, no. Belgian and Tamer, which we already don't really know much more about them. And then we get into the actual squad members. We brought Alex along once or twice. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. Alex Raymond. Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 17. His leap before you look brashness and flighty carefree nature have earned him the name Bird among his friends in the squad. A fan of any spot with a clear view, he was known for dropping everything to climb tall trees he came across. Vice's Tales of the Sky always captivated him. Any other names jump out at me? Oh, we have Salinas, who we have in the squad, and we are basically building a small group around. Squad 7 Shock Trooper. Age 24, handsome and smooth, he was always popular with the ladies. A bit of a Lothario, he's made many a beautiful woman cry. Major tank aficionado, he enlisted for a chance to see one up close. He's been spotted more than once in the R&D hangar past midnight, stroking the tanks. Okay. Alright, we have Hans, Mika, Vice. We use him a lot. Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 17. Together with Aika, he roams the globe seeking adventure. At age 17. Rumor has it he hails from a nation far removed from Europa's shores. Bleak circumstances only excite him all the more, and luckily he has an iron will to see him through. Once he starts talking about the sky, he doesn't stop. I believe he's actually from another game, Skies of Arcadia, I believe it was. Edie. We just brought her into the crew. Let's go ahead and take a look at her. Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 17, is a self-proclaimed actress growing up in a tiny rural town. She was quite the starlet. Though proud, she lacks coping skills. Okay. Let me see more of her as we progress. Aisha. Have we used her? Not really. We actually just kicked her out of the squad to replace her with 80. Dorothy, Nina, Hermes, Melville, Ted, Weavy, Nancy. We've used Nancy a bunch. We used her in the last mission a whole bunch. Nancy Dufour. Squad 7 Scout, age 15. Very young. Her life on the family farm led her to grow up rather sheltered. She often enjoyed holding up in the stables with the animals. She makes tripping over her own 2 feet look easy. On the farm, she once dropped the basket containing 100 fresh eggs. Her father nearly exploded. Okay. Interesting little tidbit there. Frisia. We have her in the squad. Squad 7 Scout, age 18, called Dancer of the Sands. She roamed the desert as an entertainer until the Empire's attack killed business, driving her to enlist. Having lost her parents at an early age, she grew up footloose and fancy-free. As a result, she is unused to other people counting on her, which she finds taxing. Alright. Here's Ica. Ica Thompson. Squad 7 Scout, age 17, childhood friend and co-conspirator with Vice. She came with him from a far-off land, half for adventure and half to keep him in line. Adversity only makes her stronger, as she turns any problem around to resolution. The only two things that can stop this vibrant girl are ghosts and roaches. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else we brought in a bunch? Dallas a little bit. Dallas Wyatt. Squad 7, engineer age 15, another very young member of the squad. As the product of a girls' school for the well-off, she dreams of life surrounded by flowers and shuns the unrefined company of men. Alright. We have Nadine, who we've been using a ton as primary engineer. Squad 7 engineer, age 25. A Darkson with a strong sense of responsibility and the wherewithal to fulfill it. She holds a master's degree in literature. She is fiercely protective of not only her fellow Darksons, but of anyone whom she has recognized as a friend, readily risking danger to keep them safe. Alright. And then we have... Marina and Catherine are two snipers. Marina Wolfston, Squad 7 sniper, age 24, an aloof beauty. She keeps all others at a distance. Her father, a skilled hunter, trained her in the art of marksmanship from childhood. Despising other people interfering with her life above all else, she prefers to be alone. Though a single glare can send him packing, Ted still tries to chat. And then we have Catherine. Squad 7 sniper, age 35. Same age as the captain. An EW1 veteran, she didn't hesitate to enlist again to fight for her people. She holds the bond of friendship above all else. Ever since an ammo shortage left her to helplessly watch an ally get killed, she has felt extremely anxious without a loaded weapon close at hand. So yeah, if you expend all of her ammunition, she gets a little troubled. The medic! Sure, let's look at the medic. Squad 7 medic, age 17. Responsible for securing and treating Squad 7's wounded, she is well loved for her gentle touch and selfless dedication. There you go. Maximilian. Sure, let's look at him. General, age 29, Imperial Prince, commander of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. Said to grant opportunities to talented subordinates regardless of social rank, he is also known to ruthlessly dispose of anyone useless to his purposes. That he does, as we will see later on. Silvara. She has different outfits. That's in her Valkyria stance. Brigadier General, age 22. Brigadier General at 22. Ooh. Member of the Triumvirate under Maximilian's direct command, and a leader of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. Undefeated since she began work as one of Maximilian's commanders, her forays into nations around the Empire have struck with the force of a tidal wave. Alright, General Jaeger. Major General, age 36, member of the Triumvirate under Maximilian's direct command, and leader of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. Okay, not much else there. Then we have Gregor. Major General, age 51, member of the Triumvirate under Maximilian's direct command and leader of the Empire's invasion in Gallia. Born into the rank of Count in a family with close ties to the Imperial Court, he worships the Emperor, dedicating his life to uniting Europa under his rule. Okay, so a true believer. Alright. So I think that's probably everyone that I would really be that interested in. I mean, we could look at Hector. He's the only other Lancer we bring in. Squad 7 Lancer, age 25, former head of the local watch in his home village. He showed natural leadership that won respect of all his soldiers. Okay, so nothing really detailed there. Alright, just wanted to run through all of that a little bit. And any other interesting characters show up, then we may swing back in here once or twice to check it out. Alright, so we'll go ahead and end it here. And as I said, we will begin the next episode. Well, the next chapter, next episode. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.